edition of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're documenting the journey of amazing entrepreneurs, one digital footprint at a time. The previous two interviews, I forgot to say that, but now I remember. Well, there you go. That's how it works. Robin Leigh, you're an amazing woman. I was just telling you, I think I know a lot about you, but I'm going to let you tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I started CCG Alliance about a year and a half ago because I was involved in charitable giving in the roll up your sleeves kind of way. I had written checks like most people do before that. But I got involved in furniture banks and started finding out what their needs were and the resources that I could bring to them because I'm a real estate broker.
Right.
And I created my own process for vetting them and finding out what their cause was and what their needs were and how I could fill that through my business, and discovered when I started promoting their cause to my client base that my business expanded. And that was not my intent, but that was the natural outcome. And when I got involved in that, and of course I became very passionate about furniture banks. I discovered that there was a business opportunity here. There's a big drumbeat coming through to small businesses that we're supposed to be including charitable giving in our business plans, just like the big boys have always done. Like Richard Branson is probably our best example. You know, he started his virgin industry by giving first, and it became so popular, and of course he's a brilliant businessman, so that helps too. But people wanted to support him because he was giving, and he created more opportunity in his business, and he had more to give, and it became a sustainable cycle of giving.
Here's what I like about what you do. It's because it's so evident today for you, but it wasn't when you started.
Correct.
And so what you did is you added a social conscience. You added a soul to the business that you were conducting anyway. And now you have a real social mission, a purpose that you see fits so perfectly with the for-profit side of your business.
Right. I am so passionate about this that people, you get me going, you'll never shut me up. But it's exciting because, okay, good, because we're already doing it. We're already doing it. You're doing it. I'm doing it. The majority of small businesses are already doing this. We just have not been taught how to leverage this in our business so that the consumer knows that we're doing it. And the consumer wants to know who's doing it. They're seeking businesses that are actively engaged in social giving and responsibility. We have been taught as a society that if you tell what you're doing, that somehow you negate the value of it. And we're here to change that thinking. That is not true.
So your message essentially is, look, I'm a real estate broker, I'm whoever, I'm a for-profit individual, I gotta pay my bills, but on this other side over here, I've got this nonprofit organization that actually helps a lot of individuals, and I embed it into my company because I feel that this is the best way for me to give back, and my clients help me give this thing back.
Exactly, and it dovetails in the industry that I'm involved in. So when I created the CCG Alliance, the objective was to educate the individual and the small business in how to do this, because we're not taught how to choose charities. There are 1.6 million charities in the country and 50,000 new ones coming on every year. Not all of them are worthwhile. There are many that duplicate services out there.
Correct.
So if you're going to align your business with a charitable organization, you want to make sure that that charity deserves your support and that they're worthwhile. They don't have to be big, they don't have to be sexy, they don't have to be flashy. All they have to be is worthwhile and serving some kind of purpose in your community.
So you had this aha moment, right? At some point.
It was an aha month. I swear to God, an aha month. It just kept going.
Do you know, and it happens to me. Sometimes I have a lot of ideas, much like you. You're an entrepreneur. But if an idea persists, right? You wake up the following day and you're like, yeah, this is still a good idea. Because, you get excited in the day.
And turn it away.
And you can't turn it away.
No, you can't turn it off. Right.
Then you know you're into something.
That's right.
Yeah?
No, I equate, when I talk to my friends about it, I understand what Noah felt when he was told to build an ark. It's like, really? It's not raining? No, go build an ark. Everybody's gonna laugh at me? No, go build an ark. And you just go build an ark. And that's kind of what happened with me with CCG. I couldn't not do it. So it's a very big concept because it continues to grow in opportunity and understanding of the needs that we can fill. But our objective is to be Switzerland. We're not telling people who to support. We're teaching them there's a systemic gap in our country, and that is we are not told how or taught how to choose charities and how to effectively support them. So our primary goal is to do that with our members first. We create independence and thinking. And then once they have that choice, it's not up to me to decide whether or not that's a good choice. It's up to you. But then once you make that choice, then we teach you different ways that you can include that in your business. Lots of businesses do it and already understand how to do it. Many, many, many more don't. But the majority of individuals and small businesses are doing it. So
it sounds to me that like you're going beyond the guilt factor that a company is giving to the, you know what, let me be smart about it, let me be thoughtful about it, and let me give objectively and purposely.
And sustainably. See, if you give till it hurts, or you give till you no longer have anything to give, that's not very sustainable.
Correct.
We're looking to help people understand. I'll give you an example. If you said that you were going to give $1,000 to a furniture bank this year and you were in the real estate business, so you're going to do that no matter what. How about if we take that same $1,000 and teach you how to make that donation and let people in your community know how you're doing it through your business? So an example would be, I'm doing an open house. Every person that comes through my open house, I'm going to make a $10 donation to my furniture bank, up
Smart.
to $1,000.
Clever.
I'm not asking people to make a donation. We teach our members not to solicit donations for their causes. Big believer in attraction, not promotion, but letting people know what you're about, what your value system is, what you're engaged in, and how you're giving back. It's very powerful, and it's a long-term plan.
I don't think you have enough passion for this.
I know.
That's
I'm keeping it down, I'm telling you. I promise you. I should be dancing on the table right now.
The only bad thing I say about this thing is that you really lack the passion that that accompanies all this social causes and everything else. So, all right. So you had this month-long, elation and aha moment and everything else. We all have ideas, right?
Right.
Key is, and you have the knowledge naturally, but the key is execution. How did you go about executing this thing?
Well,
Did you engage other people?
I did, but this is a new frontier, so
Right.
I had to. I'm pretty creative. I'm a great dot connector. I'm pretty resourceful, and so I just spent all my time researching everything I could find out about charitable giving, how that works in small businesses. We've got lots of data and documentation. I know people in some very high places nationally who are involved in charitable giving as a profession, and they've said to me, we're having conversations that I normally have with people who've done this for their careers. So I just kind of really threw myself in and then found, I believe the universe supports what you want to do if it's the right thing.
Yep.
And the most amazing people have come into my circle to help me put this together, and they just keep coming. So, where you put your attention, your energy, and everything that you've got, and I've put every resource that I've got into it, and that's...
And it is true, and it works that way. I mean, if you attract it so much and you have that passion goes so far, but you got to get the people that are going to be able to assist you in that journey.
Right.
You got to get them as excited also. And it's all about knowledge, like you said, and I think that's the lesson that I'm taking today. It's knowledge. You educated yourself about this particular business, and then you execute it.
Right.
You can have, if you don't have the knowledge, I mean, you're just, what is that you're...
Well, I could see the opportunity, and I could see the gap, and I could see the need, and I felt the passion, and again, I don't know that Noah ever built an ark before, but you just figure it out. And our company motto, our registered company motto is "Giving is good business," because it is.
I think you had a lot of help from upstairs.
But our personal company motto is "We'll figure it out." And that's what we do.
That's a perfect slogan, because we'll figure it out. And we were talking about with Taylor here. I mean, if we don't know about something, it doesn't mean that it stops right there. We'll just figure it out, and we'll find somebody that knows how to do it. And that's usually how things come about.
It's very circuitous, but you just stay with
circuitous.
it. Yeah, you just stay with it,
Yeah.
and the passion doesn't change at all. So,
where are you going to take this program? Where do you want to take it?
I always saw this as a national program, and we are introducing it to association groups first, realtors, people in the automotive industry, a number of different industries, small business administration, that kind of thing, because it really works for anyone. But the charities out there, they're starting to find out about us, and of course they love this. They really, really love this.
It's a great portal for us
portal.
who have charitable organizations to come to you and say, look, we're here. We're here.
Right. And so we say, we love that you're here, and we won't endorse you because that's not our role, but we'll give you the criteria that we tell our members to look for when they select an organization to support. And any worthwhile organization will meet those standards because none of them are unreasonable. It's just that we've set forth a criteria so that you can differentiate yourself. And so the charities love us, and we're working with charities to introduce us to their members so that they can engage.
CCG stands for?
Certified Charitable Giving.
Robin Leigh, CCG Alliance, Inc., combining the nonprofit social conscience with the profit.
Correct.
Side.
That's right.
You're awesome.
Watch for us. Thank you.
Yeah, this
You're so nice.
This blows my mind. I was at a panel at ASBA, and we were talking about this, and I said, you have to, if you're an entrepreneur, kind of try to combine a little bit of a nonprofit social conscience to your for-profit. And people were, and I can see
the light go on.
The light go on on a lot of people in the room going, you know what? Yes, 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 yes.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
It seems so obvious, but then the question is, how do you do it? I mean, it's one thing to know, but major corporations have got staff and training and resources. The individual doesn't. We provide that, and very affordably.
And you don't have to be incredibly big to call yourself philanthropic. Philanthropic could be $10 giving. That's
Philanthropy is about what you do, not how much you do. And we provide as much education and support to volunteer work, encouraging our members for volunteering as we do with dollars. Because once you roll up those sleeves like I did, you have no idea where things are going to go.
Robin Leigh, you're a thoughtful leader.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're so nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. We're going to have to follow your journey, so you're going to have to come back.
I'll come back. I'd be happy to.
This is truly a phenomenal model.
Thank you.
With that, we're out.